Today, from Memphis, Tennessee, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Memphis Egyptians taking on the Minnesota Vikings.
Now from just east of the Mississippi River, EA Sports welcomes you to the home of the Blues, Memphis, Tennessee. Today we kick off the new year with an NFC North matchup, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings and the Memphis Egyptians. With my good friend Charles Davis in the booth, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and the moment has finally arrived, CD. It's time to begin a new NFL season.
Partner, there's no hiding my excitement as I got ready this morning. I could not wait to get here for this game. Imagine what it's like out there on the field for those players, though. OTAs, training camp, preseason, has all led to this moment when they officially kick this one off to get the season underway.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a young man, probably with some butterflies here. A lot of anticipation making his first NFL start.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one is capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book.
And for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7. A throw over the middle, taken in, and he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sims. An extra defender in the secondary for the Vikings here on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Back to throw now on 1st down. Flushed out right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. Touchdown! Christian Watson, 33 yards. And the Egyptians are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you got game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Carlson's extra point up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Carlson back out there now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here come the Vikings as they get set for their first drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
All right, I know it's something that this is their year, and having him at quarterback is a big part of that. They think he's poised for a huge season and can really be the type of player that brings out the best of each weapon that they have on this offense. Behind that type of performance, their goals are high. They envision a lot of wins and finishing among the league's best on their side of the ball.
Finds his man. There's Jordan Addison. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Off play action. Wall. And that's complete to K.J. Osborne. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
This is caught by Addison. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. They'll run with Chubb. And they get him down at the 1. He had the broken tackle, but ultimately could not get into the end zone. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Wall. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Intercepted. And they get the football, but not much on the return here as he stopped at the 7-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception. Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding. Touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them. Now they air it out to start the drive, and it's complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. And he'll be pretty well stopped at his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. From the 42-yard line, here's the 2nd down and 9. They'll drop to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Hands it off out of the gun. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he gets it down to the 32. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
But we always talk about good down and distance, allowing offenses to expand their playbook. Well, 2nd and 2, that means your playbook's wide open. You can run just about anything. A lot of times, the play caller, he just looks down at his sheet, sees the short yardage runs, and goes to one of those.
And he'll go down at the 28. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. An inside give to Jones. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And they're knocking on the door now. As a good run there, going to take this to about the 10-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
Here we go. 60 red. 60 red. Ready, go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Forced out to it. It's their quarterback, making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And the Egyptians go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points.
And this is a balancing act for a head coach with a rookie quarterback. You've got to walk a line with it. You don't want him getting happy feet, but you also don't want to rein in what worked for him in college. And here, he pulls it down, takes it himself, and takes it into the end zone.
Carlson's extra point up and good, and it's now 14-0. So now Carlson, after the touchdown, called on to send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
To throw on 2nd down, Wall. In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now 3rd down and very long. A run for Nick Chubb. And he'll get this one across the 20, but only up to about the 21. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and 1 timeout in their pocket, they could still come away with points here in the late going. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 5.
52 blaster. Green jack.
Buying time to his left. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Throwing on 1st down. Wall. Looking left side, and it's complete. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 1st down, Wall. Going down the middle, and it's complete. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw. Wall. Complete to Addison on the out route. Yeah, he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 2nd and 7. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Osborne. He's got him. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
So we've reached halftime here on opening week. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjusts anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
From just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 4. Looking to throw. Wall. Going out wide, finds Chubb. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1.
He may be a bit undersized compared to the modern-day NFL defensive tackle, but what he lacks in size, he definitely makes up for in his ability to make tackles in the run game as well.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
Go now. Black, 95. Jack rep,
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Okay, Black. Right, 97. Hey, Jack, mate. Cut.
On play action, they'll throw. Escaping the pressure right. He'll complete this one to Watson. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 48 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. And here's a handoff out of the gun. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the first. They had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They need to make up some ground, and they did.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a 1st down. Up the middle, Jones. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Looking to throw. Dancing to his left. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Flush to his right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Now he's flushed out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. And his kick is right there. It's good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the lead extended. I think at this point you say, hey, defense, take us to the end.
Well, if I got some good music to put to that, I could have a good country hit. I like the way you expressed yourself there. I think the offense has done enough so far. But like you say, if your defense is only giving up 3 points, it makes it a lot easier to settle for field goals on this side of the ball.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Wall. And Hawkinson going to have the Vikings 1st down as the tackle.
Changing, doesn't it? You got a tight end who can move around a lot. Not necessarily using a big body on him. Sometimes you take a corner, a better cover guy, and put him on him and try and take him out of the game as we've seen in this one.
You're exactly right. They've taken him out of the game. That was just his 1st catch. Big reason they're losing right now. On 1st and 10, Wall. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. 39 yards there, a big one.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Throwing on 1st down. Wall. Quick throw, that's complete on the inside slam. And the Vikings are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. A chance for a 1st touchdown drive of the year. It's 1st and goal. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Osa Odighizuwa with the effort there to earn the sack. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? Back to throw. Wall. That is incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. There's Addison. Touchdown, Vikings. From 13 yards out. And the Vikings have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, there you go, Charles. His 1st touchdown pass of the new season.
Well, let's just go back to his rookie year, because he's able to get his feet wet, right? Get a little bit of experience. Now I think here in year 2, the game will slow down for him, and we'll see his true talents come out.
Chad Ryland now to add the PAT. And it's up through the goalposts. It's 17-10. So that drive goes 8 plays. And Jordan Addison capped it off with a touchdown catch. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's Memphis to once again go on offense. And with that last touchdown, I mean, we're set up for a good finish here. Some things to consider, Charles. Obviously, it's a very close game. Here in the fourth quarter, defensively, they've got all 3 timeouts in their back pocket.
So the chess match really ramps up, doesn't it? Because in these situations, what do? Do you run the ball and kill the clock here? Or do you try and bury them with another score? And how about defensively? Do you use your timeouts at earliest opportunity? Or wait till you hit the 2-minute warning? So there's a lot going into this one. Let's see how each side goes about their strategy.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne. And he is going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Here's a 2nd and 7. Back to throw. Going underneath, he's got Hawkinson. Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Back to throw. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Osborne. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Here's first and goal. He'll look to throw. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
It's because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the fourth quarter. What a start to the season this has been. Back and forth, all tied fourth quarter as the kick is away here. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. This is 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Got his man. That's Luke Musgrave. And he will get out of bounds here as well. What a play. Big yardage. They stop the clock, and they move it to the boundary of field goal range as well. Now a first down carry by Jones. He'll get this down to the 38.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here now, 3rd down. They'll go again to Jones. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. So it's all come down to this for Anders Carlson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this was a division game here in week 1. And to come through with a 1-0 start against a division opponent gives you a little something extra heading forward for the rest of the season.
Yeah, let's pile it all into one game, right? Opening the season, and you open within the division. You knew the motivation was going to be there on both sidelines.
So for Memphis, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Carolina Panthers. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.